Hello everyone, welcome to the final stand-up. This is presented by Group LFTT. This is a bit delayed due to unforeseen circumstances. So first of all, we will have our meeting agenda. Firstly, our roll call, then our share progress, short review of project, the team health result, retrospective questions, and lastly, our conclusion. So first of all, we have our roll call. We are Team LFTT. Tan Si-yong is our team leader, and Fauzia Tamana and Li Ziwei are members of the group. And I am Ding Chaoming, I'm the Scrum Master. So first of all, let's share our progress. So for me, what I've done is I've added the sprint goals and retrospective questions and also the definition of done. Definition of done is like a checklist of the work types that the team is supposed to finish successfully before declaring the work to be potentially shippable. And the descriptions are all the requirements in the task are finished, task is fully completed during the assessment, and every member agreed the task is done. So Ziwei, would you like to share your progress?
Okay, so Zion, can you help me to share the screen?
Okay, sure. Yeah, can you see the screen?
Okay, so yeah. So for the financial performance tab, okay, I have created one more pie chart, okay, which is the breakdown of total income. And I also adjust the unit, the y-axis title for the graph. And also I add a unit, which is the RM in front of all the amount. Okay, so for the next tab, cash movement tab. Okay, so I have updated the latest metric for the September 2021. Okay, so you can see at the top, so which is the closing balance for September 2021, outstanding account receivable and outstanding account payable. And for the last tab, we have renamed it to the data table tab. And we have include profit and loss table and also the bank summary table, so that our stakeholder can easily find the detail for all the financial detail on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all for my part.
Cha, I think you mute your mic.
Oh. So Fauzia, how about you?
Visualization part, I fixed my background for homepage and I changed the color contrast where needed. And for the last tab, I changed the list from all to all the company names shown so that it's easier to select the company name. And that's all from my side.
What about Si-yong?
So actually after last stand up, I helped Ziwei and Fauzia to revise the dashboard, and also I'm working on I collect the actual duration for each task from them so that we can work smoothly after this sprint. Yeah, that's all for my part.
Okay. So now that we share our progress, I think we should move our working to completed tasks.
Okay.
So can we all agree that the Scumboard add-ons is done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about final draft visualization for the dashboard?
Yeah, it's done.
Yes.
And lastly, the update on the latest metric for the cash movement tab.
Yeah, I done it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me edit.
I want to add something from this. So
Yeah.
because we finished everything at 15, so I will so for our the cuts for the quick videos for financial performance and also cash position, our duration is from October 4 to October 15. Yeah. And then after this stand up, I will remove this date because we are not required to show our actual date. I will just include the actual duration behind each cut. So yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna talk about completed tasks. So can we all agree that create a Scrum board is done?
Yes.
Yes.
And what about plan data schema? Determining the purpose of the database and organize all information required.
Yeah. Done.
Yes.
Right. Load flat files. Load the accounting and financial files from ETW Corporation Limited.
Yeah, it's done.
And creating relationships, table relationships.
Yeah, it is done.
All right. What about scope requirements with end users?
Yeah, we done.
That's done.
Mockup designs.
Yeah, done.
Yes.
Load accounts payable file into dashboard prototype.
Yeah, it's done.
Yes.
Improve Scrum board design.
Yeah,
Think
it's
it's
done.
Discussion on first feedback received.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
finished
we
it.
done it.
Review designs with the end users.
Yeah, this one is for the update feedback.
I think this one is also done. The consult external stakeholders.
Yeah.
Refresh dashboard for latest data in August, September.
Yeah, I
It's
think she
done.
will finish this.
Right. Create visuals for financial performance and visuals for cash position.
I think you can click to see the elements because this one is the most important part of this sprint. Yeah.
Data slicer, latest metrics for net profit, cost of sales, gross profit margin and net profit margin, meaningful line graphs, and add a different type of graph. This is done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, I think it's done.
And for this, same thing.
Yeah, I think you click the same card.
I also don't know. Same thing. This is latest metrics for closing balance, accounts receivable and accounts payable, and meaningful line graphs, and also tables for accounts receivable and accounts payable, and put the data table in the last tab.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, Scrum board add-ons, this is done. And these three we have concluded that they are completed tasks already, right, just now?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the short review of the project. Siyong, would you like to share?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so for the MS project, actually I add some new tasks based on our latest information. Like for example, this one. So I will revise the code after this stand up because I have something need to confirm with our analytic manager. So we can share that, okay, so for this load accounts payable, it's a new task. And also this one update the latest data because we got the latest data and also the accounts payable from our stakeholders in before we after we set these tasks. So we need to insert a new task for these two. But for the script visuals for data table tag, I did not include it because I think these two tasks included the elements of data table like what we showed just now. We need to put our row data table after we finish the script visuals for financial performance tab and also the cash position tab. So I also collect the actual duration from Zhiwei and Faoja as I mentioned just now. So these are our actual duration. And then because we haven't finished the stakeholder presentation, so this one is 0, but I can share that actually we have delayed our project and also budget is over. So for example, the duration, the baseline is 15 October, but actually based on current situation, we will finish it by October 28th. So it's around 13-day delays. So this one is for the duration and also for the cost. I need to change the setting. Yeah, so our cost will increase by around 7,100 ringgit because we add the new task, and also our task is delayed for the crypt visuals for financial performance and also the cash movement. So this one is the cost, like compared to baseline. We increase our cost, and also the resource overview. So we can realize that our BI developer 1 and 2, and also data engineer 2 and the product owner, their working hours is exceed the baseline based on our latest situation. So this is what I did, and I realized the differences from the actual and also the baseline. So maybe Chow, you can help me to assign one development team to explain like why we delay our work and also over budget.
All right. So Ziwei, Fauzia, which one of you would like to explain why?
Okay, so I think it would be probably this is our first time to handle the project, and we didn't expect that the client might omit the data file, which is the account payable, and also they provide the latest data a bit late. At the same time, we still have other projects to settle, and also in between them, we face the confusion on the stakeholder requirement. So we have spent more time to consult our stakeholder for the clarification. And I think this is the reason that we delay our progress.
For the visualization, I tried to understand the update from the analyst manager. Then I thought of to make the dashboard a bit simple and professional. That's why it took a longer time.
Yeah, I think initially we planned for these two tasks is around 5 days, but and us we used 12 days, so I think it's 7 days delay. Yeah, but it's reasonable because this is our first time to handle this project, so I think we need to be careful in our next project. So I will record this your explanation in our memo, and also we can present to our analytics stakeholder in the final parts of this project. Okay, I think that's all from this part.
All right, so we'll move on to our team health result. So majority answered no for the first question, is the assignment stressful? Most of us said no, and it was specified that through team effort, we were able to keep everything on track. Next question was there anything affecting you? And all of us answered other assignments and that there was not enough time. And how do you feel now that the assignment is done? All of us answered mostly relieved, and we are all looking forward to receive good feedback as hard work will be rewarded. And for the last two questions, I'm glad that everyone said yes. And is our meeting progressive and are other members helpful? So now we'll go to our retrospective questions. So the first retrospective question, what went well during this sprint? Fauzia, would you like to explain your answer?
So what I believe that our team has very effective communication, which is very important for teamwork. And our team is involved in consistently updating each other. So everyone is very serious about their assigned task and complete it within the due date.
Okay, what about Seong?
So I think our group has a very good communication among us, and also I enjoy the collaboration because everyone is willing to help each other when others are facing issues. And also I think all of us can manage to complete our assigned task before each stand up, which is a good thing because we can ensure that we are on the right track. Yeah, that's all.
Ziwei?
I think our team the communication of our team is effective, as our team would keep informing the progress when the work is passed to the next person. And it is good to understand the update before the next person start his work. And even we have the confusion, we would seek stakeholder for the clarification so that we are clear on our work task.
Okay, so for me personally, I think that everything went well in this assignment, and then our team was very progressive, and I'm glad that there was no major setbacks. So now, what did not go well during this sprint? Siyong?
So I think for the dashboarding part, we can actually faster than expected because just now I say we delay around 7 days for the quick visuals for performance tab and also the cache movement. So I think we need to faster our progress in our next project. And also we often overlook some small mistakes, which cause us you need to use more days to complete a task. And also like we need to postpone our final stand-up. And for my personal is I think I need to my time management need to be improved because I think I can't handle many tasks because of other assignments and projects. So this is for me.
Fauja?
What I think sometimes we should respond a bit faster. And secondly, I think we should communicate a little bit more to make the work progress fast.
All right, Sui?
I think the work is done smoothly, but just that our team members seems to have like some careless mistake when hand over the work to the next person.
I agree with you, and there were some setbacks in our assignments, but I'm glad that after discussing for a while that it was solved very quickly. Okay, so now how to improve our next sprint or project? Siyong?
So to improve our teamwork, I think we can meet together and do our assigned tasks at the same time via Zoom. So we can ensure that each other are doing their task and we can finish our task faster. And also, I think we need to read the scope requirements very carefully in our next sprint or next task because we often overlook some mistakes. So I think we need to record some important points in a work file instead of keep referring the instruction because I think the instruction is quite a long text. So for my personal time management, I think I will like improve my productivity and efficiency and allocate the time reasonably so that I can handle more tasks and we can fasten our progress in the next sprint or next project. Yeah, and then I think I need to determine the priority task as early as possible so that I could have more time to focus on this project. So that's for me.
Okay, Fauja?
Even though our project is doing quite well, still I need to highlight some points. I think we should be more careful about the small mistakes in our next project and always check each other's part so that they can improve and always motivate the team member to keep up good work. We should always consider everyone as a team. And lastly, I think we should always make sure to fulfill the goals of our project to make it successful.
All right, Zui?
I think our team members should always double check their work before passing it to the next person to reduce the careless mistake.
All right. So for me personally, I think that the team is doing well because comparing to other assignments, group assignments, I feel like our team is very efficient, very time efficient. We do stuff very clearly, and then we share our progress. So I think there is not much to improve because it's one of the best team group assignment I've ever had. So yeah. Okay, so now we will have our conclusion. So to consider this done, the sprint goal is to produce a financial dashboard prototype that meets the client's requirements. So do you guys think that this is completed?
Yeah, I think it is because I received the latest file from Fauja and Shiwei. So based on that, just now we talked about the success of each task. I think we finished this sprint goal because our dashboard is quite professional and user friendly. So I agree.
Right. So does Sylvie and Fauja agree also?
Yeah, we agree.
Yeah, I agree on it.
All right, so that concludes our final stand-up. Thank you everyone for participating.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
everyone and see you in the next sprint.
Bye-bye.
Again, bye.